one Twitter post, President Obama confirmed historic plans to visit Cuba next month, the first sitting president to do so in nearly 90 years. Correspondent Kevin Corke from the White House tonight with more on the president's plans and why the visit is not sitting well with some.
It'll be fun when we go.
The president meeting with civil rights leaders at the White House, but making a brief mention of the day's announcement of a planned trip to Cuba in March, the first for an American president in nearly 90 years. Earlier in the day, Mr. Obama took to Twitter, tweeting, "Next month I'll travel to Cuba to advance our progress and efforts that can improve the lives of the Cuban people."
There is an evolution taking place in Cuba, and we can either be a part of that or not.
An evolution White House officials hailed today as an historic opportunity to break a decades-long diplomatic stalemate. But from the campaign trail to Capitol Hill and from both sides of the political aisle, critics pilloried the president's plan, with fellow Democrat New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez saying in a statement, quote, "It is totally unacceptable for the President of the United States to reward a dictatorial regime with an historic visit when human rights abuses endure and democracy continues to be shunned." Menendez's view has plenty of support from a host of GOP presidential candidates.
His policy concerning Cuba and Iran both have parallels where he's allowing billions of dollars to go to tyrants who hate America.
My hope is that Cuba will be free one day, and that's when the president should be going there, not in time when there's no efforts to free the country for its people.
There remains a deep divide between the two nations on a range of issues, from the ongoing embargo to what to do about the prison at Guantanamo Bay, reparations for Cuban Americans whose property was seized by the regime, and, of course, human rights.
We believe that this is a much better way to ultimately support the Cuban people and help them achieve a better life.
But experts suggest whether it's Iran or in this case Cuba, the president's penchant for political legacy building has clouded his judgment.
I'm not sure that by giving the Castros any more power that it somehow encourages reform movements, democracy, and improves the plight of the people of Cuba.
Brett, I asked Mr. Rhodes about the prison at Guantanamo Bay, and I said, would that be a part of the conversation when the gentlemen meet in Havana? He said, undoubtedly, but he was very quick to add, under no circumstances will the U.S. government be turning over the prison or the naval base to the Cuban government. Brett?
Kevin Corke live on the North Lawn. Kevin, thank you.